In continuing with my general idea for all these videos, I'm just going to show you a bunch of pretty pictures and maybe talk a little bit about them. These are very, very wide angle pictures. I'm only going to say this once. The moon, full moon on our sky is a half a degree wide. So that'll give you an idea. I'm going to talk about degrees in all these pictures, show you how big they are. This star field is 10 by 7 degrees wide. This one is 1 degree wide. It's 8,000 light years distance, known as the Tulip Nebula. Cygnus X1, the supergiant star in close orbit with a massive black hole. 3 degree wide field, Emission Nebula IC 1318 and Open Star Cluster NGC 6910. In the constellation of Aries, 2 degrees wide on the sky, 1,000 light years away, 30 light years across. In Uriga, 10 degrees wide, M36, 37, 38 above left, and a bunch of ICs, which I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. The second one spans 4 degrees, IC 405 top left, 1,500 distance, IC 410 also top. Elsewhere in these videos I've talked about the Centaurus A radio jets. They're million light years long. They're in another galaxy, and even in our sky they would look like this. This is in Cepheus, spanning 17 degrees. Lower left, IC 1396, hundreds of light years across, 3,000 light years distance. In the middle, NGC 7380, upper right 7638, the Bubble Nebula, and star cluster M52. These are clouds in Perseus, spanning 17 degrees. California Nebula, star cluster IC 348, and neighboring Flying Ghost Nebula are right of center. Cygnus nebulas are next here. The North American Nebula, the Pelican Nebula, IC 1318, the Butterfly Nebula. Then I'll show you here Cygnus X, spans 6 by 2 degrees. It's 3,500 light years away. This picture is 50 degrees wide. Dark brown, dark river spans 100 light years, 500 light years away. Antares is orange. This is called Kemble's Cascade. It's 5 times the width of the full moon. The left of center is cluster NGC 1502. Field of view half a degree, 7 light years across, 600 light years away. Dark clouds in Aquila, star Altair, and the Summer Triangle. M45, the Pleiades, upper right, contains 3,000 stars, 400 light years away, 13 light years across. California Nebula, lower left, NGC 1499, is 1,500 light years away. M78 is the bluish reflection nebula on the left, 1,500 light years away. The view spans 5 degrees. Center is Red Barnard's Loop, and left is LDN 1622, 500 light years away. It's a really cute little mosaic a guy made of the pictures he'd taken above his house. Nebula in the Northern Cross, 25 by 25 degrees, 2,000 light years away in the Orion spiral arm. 12 degrees across, Northern Cygnus, Deneb is in the top, Coalsack Nebula towards the bottom, NGC 7000, North American Nebula, and IC 57, the Pelican Nebula, in upper left. 3 degrees wide, Lagoon Nebula M8, Trifid Nebula M20, and NGC 6559. First one of the Pleiades here goes from the Pleiades to the Hyades. It's 20 degrees vista. Pleiades are on the left, 400 light years away. The Hyades cluster is 150 light years distance. The second one is 10 degrees wide. Mosaic spans nearly 70 light years. This first one is Scorpius. And the second one is stars in the constellation Pegasus, 5 degrees wide, 1,000 light years distant. Dark River to Antares across the upper left spans 20 times the angular diameter of the moon and lies 500 light years distance. Then we have the double cluster, catalog NGC 869 and 884, both 7,000 light years away. Little Dipper's got his tail stuck on the North Celestial Pole and orbits around it.